What's up, Jets fans? This is GreenBean, and can you feel all of the positivity coming out of Jets camp? It's not like what we're used to, but let's talk about it when I come back. All right, Jet Nation, again, GreenBean here with you to talk about Jets OTAs. What a bunch of positive stuff coming out. I'm not sure if you heard about the Derek Carr or the David Carr interview on Rich Eisen. He seems to think that the Jets are stacked with talent, and an interesting quote that comes from him is that the young guys on the Jets, they don't know that they're supposed to be bad. They don't know that they're not supposed to make the playoffs being the Jets. They're just talented. They're just young. They just work hard. They're the right character, the right makeup. And guess what? They're going to win. They're going to go out. They actually want to have careers. Can you imagine it? So it's an interesting take, but something even more positive came out of Jets camp this week, which not about the draft or about any player acquisitions or anything. Somebody that we signed in free agency was asked about whether or not he thinks the Jets can make the Super Bowl. And that's cornerback DJ Reed, formerly of Seattle Seahawks in San Francisco. He's now a Jet, the $11 million cornerback that we signed this year. He knows all about the Jets' 125-1 odds to even make it to the Super Bowl. They are 125-1. Nobody thinks the Jets are going to make the Super Bowl. But DJ Reed said it's not that far-fetched. It's not that far-fetched. He happened to be on the 4-12 San Francisco 49ers team that the following year, they made it all the way to the Super Bowl, and they ended up losing. But hey, that's not what we're here to talk about, right? We're here to talk about success. So DJ Reed, not only is he making up a belief about what's technically possible, he's done it. He was on a 4-win team that the following year made it to the Super Bowl. Why did they make it to the Super Bowl? Well, they added some people. They got some other people healthy. Remember, Jimmy G was out when they were in their 4-12 season. He got hurt after signing the big contract. Then they added guys like Nick Bosa and some others, DJ Ford, I think. So they added a bunch of guys, some pass rusher help. They get their quarterback. And what happens? They look like a completely different team. They had the second overall pick that year in the draft, which is how they got Nick Bosa. Second overall pick all the way to Super Bowl. Did you know that they were actually 150-1 odds to win the Super Bowl that year? So DJ Reed saying that stuff, actually, it could get you thinking. Look at who we didn't have last year. Obviously, we had some big injuries. We know all about it. It started with Carr. We lost our starting linebacker, Jared Davis. Then we lost Vinny Curry. Then we lost Ronald Blair. We lost starting left tackle, Mekhi Becton. Then we lost LaMarcus Joyner. And then a few weeks later, we lose Marcus May. And Elijah Moore's out. And Corey Davis is hurt. And blah. So we know all about the injuries last year. It could mirror in some respects what the San Francisco 49ers did, because everybody's talking about our draft. Everybody's talking about how power-packed and aggressive the Jets were in that draft. They got 3 first-round picks after having 2 top 10 picks. They end up with 3 top first-round picks, and then they were trying to trade back in for a 4th with Breece Hall. They ended up getting him at pick 36. The top 4 players in this draft are studs. Think about it. The 4th player that we got in the draft in the second round happens to be the best running back in the entire draft by many people's estimations, Breece Hall. So when you look at the guys we're getting back, Carl Lawson, Vinny Curry, Mekhi Becton, LaMarcus Joyner even, then you look at who we added, DJ Reed, Jordan Whitehead, Laken Tomlinson, getting rid of GVR. Laken Tomlinson's coming to town. We're getting Mekhi Becton back. We restocked the entire tight end room with Conklin and Uzoma. This is more attention that we've given the tight end room in decades. Decades. Add Jacob Martin and some others. And on the top of that draft. Guys, this is a team that if our coaches can coach, if Saleh is half the coach that a lot of people seem to think he is, we're on to something. And I think it might even start week 1 when we go out there and give the Ravens a much stiffer pop to the chops than they think is possible coming from the New York Jets. So what do you think, guys? Let me know. Do you think DJ Reeds are just another bunch of comments that don't mean anything? A hill of beans. Or do you think that maybe he's on to something? Maybe this collection of talent that Joe Douglas has put together on the New York Jets actually has the ability to turn things around this year and create a competitive team that, hey, who knows, might just go to the Super Bowl. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to follow Jet Nation on the forums and Jet Nation on YouTube. We're glad you stopped by. Have a great day, and go Jets.